talk a little bit about World of Tanks 360 now. We made the announcement at E3 this year, came out of the blue and surprised everybody that we'd partnered with Microsoft to do a console version of World of Tanks. And the big thing for this is a big partnership for both companies, because what we're really doing here is Microsoft are partnering with free-to-play, and we're bringing free-to-play to console, and nobody substantial has done that. So it's very much a partnership, the way we're working. So we've also worked with the acquisition of Day One Studios, which is Wargaming West now. And those guys have over 20 years experience in this industry making killer console titles. So we really wanted to make sure that we got the right expertise, and we had several goals here. One was to really get into the console space with free-to-play, and that's where we partnered with who we felt were the best partners in Microsoft and Xbox Live, and to get console expertise in development through the acquisition. So it's a great growth opportunity for us, and World of Tanks 360 really is about making a version of tanks for the console. It's not a port. We built it from the ground up. So it's been in development for some time. No, it doesn't. No. The reason is that the console experience and the way this game plays is so different. And also, we're partnering with Microsoft. It's not a simple thing to bring our whole 70 million users and back-end infrastructure. They've got their own. So we're actually going after a different bunch of users. And the game reflects that. It's made for console. So you see that.
Some of the major differences.
Well, the HUD is a lot larger, so it's built for somebody sitting away 6 to 8 feet. Also, the camera angle's set up for being on this screen at that distance. Jamie will bring up one of the HUDs here. You'll see that's the way you can communicate to your players about different things is done through this like console optimized HUD. Everything is built for the controller, and if you did the PC HUD up here, it wouldn't work. You're sitting further back, and your control input device is completely different. So, built for console. It's also faster. You'll notice the tank speed's faster. Also, the progression through the trees is faster as well. So this is built for console players, and you know, it's a lot more fast, action-packed style of World of Tanks. Super exciting.
This is playing against the people on the floor?
Yeah.
And online?
Yeah, so we've been in closed beta since E3, and we made the announcement. We saw 40,000 registrations, and bang, we're in the hundreds of thousands now, and we're letting in, you know, 10, 20, 30,000 a week, depending on what it is we're trying to achieve. Yeah, they do, and people love it on Xbox 360 too, is what we're excited about. And what we're finding is that you know, we're really in closed beta still, so that we can prove certain things to ourselves before we release it. It has to be high quality and fun. So we're making sure that our server load balancing works, that our matchmaking works. So we're setting up a lot of things, and being a new enterprise with Microsoft and us dealing with them, there's a lot of things that we're doing different that they've never done before. So we want to make sure we get that right. We are going to launch this year. That is the plan. We're on track to do so. We just won't put the announcement date out yet, because we just want to get those last sort of things ironed out, and then away we go.
I guess you haven't really done the Xbox One yet then.
We looked at Xbox One, and the thing is this: free-to-play needs. It casts a very wide net, and you get a lot of players in because it is free-to-play. And we wanted to have the biggest audience that we could go out there. Free-to-play relies on that in the way it works. So we wanted to make sure that we were on the best platform for that. And you know, Microsoft have got millions of users on Xbox Live. The 360 is still around. Who knows what the success of the One will be, and how many people will adopt that. So we felt, yeah, initially, exactly. So we thought this is the best place to do it.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. Microsoft agree, so everybody's happy.
Everyone wins.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody wins. So you see, we've adopted that the whole tutorial style loading screens from that as well.
I was in Inspired, not on Harvard, but he got me right in the back.
Yeah.
That's separated from the group, and then it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look a little faster now.
This is on my tape, so it's a lot faster. So it's going to scout.
That cannon looks really small though.
You know what? Size doesn't matter.
We're just talking about tanks.
Exactly. Exactly. Never count out the little guy.
There you go.
So all of the controls are optimized for the gamepad as well.
No kidding.
So the way that the targeting works, there's different options there for that. The guys at Wargaming West know console development. They know it to an incredible degree. They're specialists, so this game absolutely has to work on console to the optimal, most optimal way to play it. Trying to sneak up, are we? Uh-oh.
That looks like a big boy.
Yeah, that does look like a... She'll take him out, don't worry. You can sort of tell that Jamie enjoys playing tanks a little bit more than warplanes. Yeah. So there we go, World of Tanks Xbox 360, guys. Do you want to have a go, or do you want to do that afterwards? Okay, cool. So last thing on esports. Like I said before, we just hit 70 million registered users on tanks. We'd been in doing esports before last year, obviously with different partners and doing some community-driven esports as well, and we started to see that players really enjoyed it. It adds a whole new end game to the game, if you like, a reason to get to tier 10 and jump in and play with the big boys. So we decided this year to roll out our own Wargaming League globally, and we've just finished our first season. We saw over 600 teams sign up and compete in the first season. Got pro teams out there already. In fact, tomorrow night, I think you guys are invited, if I'm correct. So you're going to come and see. We're partnering with Twitch and Nvidia to do a tournament there. Twitch have been a great partner for us in esports. Jamie knows the figures better than I, but.
Rookie voice. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of success with the Esports World of Tanks, our WGLNA League on Twitch. We'll have about 2,000 to 4,000 concurrent viewers on our live stream. Our channel now has almost 2 million views overall, with about 5,000 subscribers or likes on the page. So things